Peace, y'all. Before we get started, I felt compelled to remind everyone to stay safe and stay abreast of all the atrocities happening around the world. The people of Palestine, Tigray, Congo, Sudan, Haiti, and countless other territories are currently fighting for their rights and their lives. And if you're choosing to take action, please take every precaution you can. Stay hydrated, stay in groups, cover your face, and please, more than anything, don't lose hope. I've been leaving links to organizations and resources at the bottom of every episode description for a good minute, so please go check those out for places to donate and to find ways to take action today. We're not free until all oppressed people in the States and abroad are free. Much love, stay strong, and stay dangerous. What's good, y'all? My name is Dylan Green, and this is Real Notes, a space dedicated to blurring the cultural and artistic lines between rap and film. I'm here to chop it up with everyone from rappers and producers to journalists and video directors about their relationship to movies and how, if at all, film inspires their craft. My guest this week is Queens rapper, producer, engineer, and founder of Proper Spiritual Growth, Cise Greeny. We spoke about the Blacklist, the MCU, X-Men 97, Prison Song, Blue Hill Avenue, the legacies of Sean Price and Rock Marciano, how he went from doing graffiti to rapping to producing and engineering, how mixing and mastering for others helps make his work better, and the creative process behind his excellent project, Master Sword. Come fuck with us. What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to Real Notes. This is it's my first day. It's my first time recording this without without my Sony XM4s. RIP to those. It's been like 5 years. Or no, I lied. It's been 3 years. I broke them. I'm a dumbass. My fault. I had to order a new pair. Be here next week. I'm working off the beautifully wired Apple EarPods today. These shits are underrated. I'm always gonna have an extra pair on deck. Y'all are tripping. But my name's Dylan Green, CineMasai. Got a lot of names, do a lot of shit outside, inside, all sides. And I'm with somebody else who is also just outside, but is inside. It's hot as fuck out, but it's cool indoors, and it's cool over here on the pod. This man does a lot. I don't know how he has time to be all the places and do all the things he does, but what's this man do? He raps, he produces, he's an engineer, he'll mix and master your shit up real nice. DJs, beats,
all that.
Cise Greeny's here, bro. I don't even know what else to say. But Cise Greeny's here. Master Sword's out now. Metalhead's out now. So go listen to all of it. But bro,
Definitely.
Thank you so much for being here. It means the world.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for having me, man. Extraordinary introduction, by the way. So extraordinary.
Thank you. I've been trying to get better at those. Sometimes, like, I feel like I talk too much sometimes, but I'm happy. I'm happy to roll out the red carpet for my guests because y'all are worth it, and that's why you're here. So thank you.
Definitely, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with talking a lot, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. As long as it's constructive, you know.
Right, man. That's what we're here for, you know.
Really though, man. Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, let me ask you the first question I ask everybody who comes on here, which is what's the last movie you watched that you had the last movie or TV show you watched that you had a strong opinion about?
Man, I'm not heavy on TV shows and movies. Like I'm real specific, feel me? But the last show I say I watched that really moved me, I'll say Blacklist, man. Raymond Reddington.
Wait, which? So like the TV show, The Blacklist?
Yeah, that's the TV show. Word, the TV show.
Son, it's a James Spader, right?
Facts.
So I haven't watched that show in years.
Yeah,
talk to me about The Blacklist, man.
Man, Blacklist is so dope because like he's just like, it's like watching Inspector Gadget or something. He just slips out of every situation. He outsmarts everybody. It just like, feel me? It's so witty, so uncanny. Like I love everything about that show. The way he just gets away with everything. He's so above the law. It's crazy. It's like watching El Chapo work. You feel me? Like, he just get away with everything till the end. You know, not to spoil it and shit, but like, you know, till the end he decides he want to stop. You feel me? And he ends up getting himself killed. But it's a crazy ass show in general, bro. I love that show. Word.
And he's locked up for like 85% of the show, or right? Like I know he's
Nah,
locked up for like a decent amount of it.
it starts with him being locked up, but then he ends up working with the FBI and the CIA and everybody, and he becomes like, you feel me? He basically helps them take down high profile terrorists and other people in
Right.
exchange like for his freedom. So, you know, he was still being monitored by the FBI the whole show, but like he was still able to, you know, function like a normal human being basically at the same time because he was helping them take down certain targets. But in the grand scheme of things, he was using the police to take down his competitors and his enemies and stuff like that. They didn't realize how, you know, well versed he was like in other, you know, in other aspects. They thought he was just a criminal, but he was a businessman. He was doing a bunch of stuff, getting other people rich, doing trading. Like you see through the whole show, he got ventures. He just does everything. He's like Bruce Wayne and shit. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I fuck with that show. Like that, definitely a witty character. You know, I like when a main character in the show is like, yeah, I understand why Dexter is Dexter. You feel me? And like Jax is Sons of Anarchy. He's the main character. Like you look at certain main characters and you like, yo, I could get why everyone in that show, he's the one they follow with the camera the most. You know, so
Right.
that shit is dope.
Yeah, I think so the first time I watched The Blacklist, it was when it first came out because I think the show was like late 2000s. I might have still been in
Whoa,
high school when it was on TV, or maybe or I don't remember the exact year.
they got
But
like
either
nine
way,
seasons. I think. Yeah, they got like nine seasons now, so it's been
right.
around for a while. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
still on TV?
Nah, not no more.
Okay, about to say.
It ended like not too long ago though.
Okay,
But
got it. But
officially,
yeah, no, I think I was definitely tapped in around the first couple seasons because my dad watched it a lot. So I would like pop in the room and he'd be like watching The
uh,
Blacklist. So like I would just kind of, like watch it. And yeah, like I'm happy you said Inspector Gadget because to me the first person who came to mind was Hannibal Lecter. Like
yeah,
he
yeah,
reminded me so much of like but like I see the Inspector Gadget, I see the Batman, I see the Hannibal Lecter,
Brainiacs,
like
you know,
yeah,
Brainiacs, you know, that shit is
yeah.
dope. Even Dexter, you know, that's one of my
Mhm.
favorite shows too. All of that. So just how smart the outthinking, the scenarios they get put in, and how they get themselves out of it, like
Yeah.
that. You know, that's must watch TV for me. I fuck with that kind of shit. You know.
Yeah, facts. That's like real pot boiler shit. I love
Yeah.
a good pot boiler. I love a
Yeah.
good like see um there's a movie I love called it's called I Love You Philip Morris starring
Okay.
sorry what?
I know the title, but I haven't seen that. I've seen the title of that movie before
So
though.
for you and for anybody else who might not know, it's a movie with Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor. Jim Carrey plays this guy named Stephen Russell. He's a con artist, and his whole thing was like, yeah, it's like one day he was like married. He had like the idyllic American suburban life, and then one day he just like realized that he was gay, came out the closet, moved to Miami with a partner,
Uh,
and then like to sustain his lifestyle, he starts doing insurance fraud and conning people, and he winds up going to jail for it naturally.
yeah,
And while he's in the jail, he became famous. So like he meets Philip Morris, they fall in
yeah,
love, and he spends the rest of the movie and his life really trying to constantly break out of jail to go back to Philip Morris. And Stephen Russell became famous for like breaking out of jail. So like there's like a scene in the movie where he would like the medical orderlies at the jail, right?
yeah,
They all wore like green skippies. So like he took his jumpsuit and would like break green markers in the toilet and would like dye his jumpsuit green.
yeah,
And he just literally walked out the fucking door. Of course, they got him, brought him back. He
yeah.
disguised himself as somebody else's lawyer, walked out the jail. They got him, brought him back. So the whole movie is just it's about this guy like pulling one. Also, at the end of the movie, there's this like the most elaborate con he ever pulled was convincing a Texas hospital that he had AIDS and he died.
Oh
So
wow,
like
fake this
he
death for love. Like,
no, he faked the symptoms to the point where like they thought and they never tested him fully, so they just believed that he had AIDS. And he just like he dies
that's
technically, and then he
crazy.
goes off the grid. He comes back as Philip Morris's lawyer to get him at. I Love You, Philip Morris is such a crazy movie. I
Yeah,
like
man.
it's so funny. It's all based on a true story. Like it's based on a book. Shit is fucking crazy. I love
Yeah,
it.
that's insane. That's the power of love right there. Make you do anything.
Yeah,
Those are great examples, though. Like,
right.
that's fire, though. Jim Carrey be having legendary ass roles and shit. Like, that shit crazy, man. He definitely going down in history.
Yeah, man.
I don't,
Easy.
I don't like what's happening to Bruce Willis, man.
What happened?
I said I don't like what's happening with Bruce Willis. They saying he like brain dead or something like that.
Yeah, I heard all about that. I forget the exact disease, but
Yeah.
it's the same one that it's the same one that I think Wendy Williams also has too. So like she's just,
Okay.
like
Yeah, out of
starting to
whack,
go.
basically. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man. Legendary actor right there.
Yeah.
Made me think of him too. They're like in that caliber and from that time, Jim Carrey, Bruce Willis, De Niro, all of them,
Yeah, man.
Watching them get old is crazy. Just
That was dead the only reason I wanted to watch The Irishman because I just
yeah,
wanted to see kind of like De Niro and Al Pacino and like Joe Pesci being back in a movie. I was like, see, I still haven't finished The Irishman. Like
yeah, nah, that's
that's how
crazy.
I know I'm a bad movie head because I still haven't finished that shit.
Definitely
But
finish it, man. The cameos in that shit is official, man. Official. It's dope, bro.
I know Bronson's in it
Yeah,
at some
yeah.
point.
He has a few lines. He looks very clean in there.
That
You love to see it. You feel me?
Oh, that's funny.
My
But
my my fellow Queens native right there.
but the only reason I brought up Philip Morris is because like that's another movie with like a guy who just like gets over on the law, like just
Yeah,
like yeah, I also love stuff like that. And that's
that shit
one
is
that
dope. That shit
that's
is
one that's
dope.
kind of off the beaten path sometimes. Especially
Yeah,
since it's Jim Carrey. Like he's fucking Jim Carrey, like
the slickest.
yeah, for real.
You know, literally. Man.
Um, but let's take it all the way back with you while we're here. What's the first movie experience you can remember having? It could be at the theater, it could be at your cousin's house. Like the first thing that comes to mind for you.
Man, the first man. That's a tough one right there. My earliest memory, I'll say the first movie I saw in the movie theaters was like the first Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
That first one with the Green Goblin and shit.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah, I don't know what year was that, like '08 or something
It might
maybe.
have been '02, actually.
Yeah, yeah, way before that, like 2002 word. 'Cause I'm saying I was 8 probably. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, okay.
I'm a '93 baby, so that would mean
Mm,
I was probably like 8, 9, 10 years old, something like that. So yeah, word. That's the first movie I seen in the movie theaters, and I remember being mad upset, like, "Yo, that's not how Spider-Man is in the cartoon, though." I remember thinking that to myself because I used to watch mad of the Batman animated series and the Spider-Man Unlimited shit. You feel
mm-hmm.
me? And I thought it was gonna be like, I thought it was gonna have the tarantula lady and all the Spider-Mans. I thought it was,
Right.
you feel me? Like in my head, I'm thinking I'm gonna see Spider-Man, like all the characters in the real movie, but niggas only saw Green Goblin and shit. I wasn't that excited, I remember. I was like, feel me? Like I was unhappy with it. I remember not being happy with it, even as a kid, bro.
So okay, now I gotta ask, how you feel about it now?
Oh, now
When's the
it's
last time you
fire.
watched
Now it's fire. Now I've ran back all the Spider-Mans, feel me? The only Spider-Man I can't jack is the Jamie Foxx joint.
it? Yeah,
When they got Jamie, that shit threw me off. Like all the characters, it looked like a blooper. No funny. Like
honestly.
I was like, yeah, I can't fuck with this one. But everything else is dope. The Venom joint, all that shit. Feel me? I'm a big Marvel head. I like Marvel
Same.
when they do it right and shit. You feel me? Like seeing Doctor Doom, the revealing recently, it was crazy too. I was like, oh yeah. Doc Strange my favorite though. All time Marvel, all out of all the characters, Doc Strange my favorite dude. Like, he crazy with it.
Yo,
For me.
I mean Sorcerer Supreme, just like with
Yeah.
the book and the spell of Vishanti and all of that shit. I love like recently or like not so much recently, within like the last like 5 years, I did the read of Brother Voodoo in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
case.
of
Yeah,
course.
so like I did the read of about the Brother Voodoo series where he became the Sorcerer Supreme. and I think he just
Right.
became like Doctor Voodoo or whatever it was. I had the pop at my crib. I'm not at my crib right now, but like I have like the pop of like Doctor Voodoo. It's super fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
I gotta get some more little action figures for the studio like that too, because just having that shit, around
yeah,
the aesthetic is fire too, But yeah, I'm a big fan of all that shit, bro. I love that shit.
yeah, man. Yeah. Nah, I gotta. Yeah, nah. Since you brought up Doom, I mean, first off, I love Doctor Doom. Maybe like the greatest comic book villain ever. Like
Right.
Marvel, DC, whatever. Like nobody's seeing Doctor Doom. You know, like people think Thanos is bad. Nobody's
Yeah.
seeing fucking Doctor Doom. You know,
Nah,
um,
you ain't
and,
lying.
and like I want I want Doomsday to be good. I know, like, I want Doomsday to be good. It feels weird seeing Robert Downey Jr. play Doom. It feels
Yeah.
desperate, but I also want to see how they're gonna pull it off
How they flip
because,
it,
like,
right? I'm giving them a chance.
yeah, that's
I
fine.
wasn't like, whoa, you feel me? I'm not shocked because like, why would they go elsewhere? You
Yeah,
feel me? They already have had seen Iron Man go evil sometimes in the Avengers movie and shit.
right.
So like, you kind of get glimpses of him actually being a villain before that. But like, I didn't see it. Like, I wasn't that excited, but I'm like, oh, it's cool that they going through with it. Let's see how they,
Yeah,
let's see how they make it look on the big screen. Like if it's gonna feel right, according to the story. But I liked the last Avengers movie. That shit was cracked. The Thanos shit.
oh yeah,
Oh, that shit was
super classic.
yeah, amazing, amazing. What continues after that though? Do you know?
It
Oh,
was like I think they've already been through like another phase and a half because they put out the Ant-Man movie that was I really
yeah.
didn't like the new Ant-Man movie. I was
It was all right.
yeah.
It wasn't the first one.
Yeah, well, yeah,
It
but yeah, I
wasn't the
mean, like,
first one.
yeah, nah. But they trying to think of what else. They put out the Eternals, which I also thought was I didn't. So many people disliked it. I liked it. I thought it was fine, but after it was over, I was like, that was cool. I would never watch one of these again.
Yeah, it's not amazing. That's what it is. And
Type shit.
people are so in love with the characters that we already have.
Yeah,
It's like Mortal Kombat. You can't make Mortal Kombat and not have Sub Zero, Scorpion, and
right,
Raiden. Everybody not gonna play the game. You get what I'm saying?
right. Most people aren't gonna play the game.
Movies is the same thing. Everything, like even in hip hop, your favorite artist, like if someone's not a part of something, it's like that ain't valid. Jay
Right,
Z and Nas ain't there. Like that's not good for me. I'm not going to that concert or whatever it is.
right.
So it's a lot of the times is who we fall in love with as characters. Like me,
Yeah,
I love the Punisher and like Spawn and certain characters like that. But it really depends, bro. Like
yeah.
everybody got mad preferences though. Like I'm sure even the creators of movies and stuff have their preferences on what they rather put on the screen than other heroes or whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm still at the point where I'm like mad that Howard the Duck hasn't been like properly. I want a show. I want a movie. Like I
Word.
want more than just like a 5-second cameo. Like I would like a Howard the Duck show would go
Yeah, that
crazy.
would be fire,
Like
man. I be seeing people still like the aesthetic of it still. Like you didn't like Mark Harmony put him on one of his covers on the vinyl or something. Like
he might have.
they be like they
No,
be
it was Scrooge McDuck. That was
oh yeah,
Scrooge
it was
McDuck.
Scrooge, right? Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like people be grabbing
Yeah,
that Looney Tune aesthetic still to this day. Like I don't know why they can't turn around and flip it, and make something cool. I'll even take another animated series again. Like you feel me?
yeah.
I wouldn't mind. Like
The what's it called? I didn't finish it, but they made an animated joint about Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. They like updated
okay,
it for kids.
yeah,
It's dope. I like it.
that's
It's
that's
really
fire.
cool.
Yeah, that's fire right there. I gotta see that.
It's on Disney Plus if I remember. But yeah, it's tight. I'm not
I
mad at it.
finished the new X-Men, the '97. That shit fire right
See,
there.
I gotta finish it. I had my man Novelist on here a couple weeks ago. Just like real Cliff Notes
Yeah,
version. I hated the animation. I only made it 4 episodes in, but
and
I know the story was going crazy. I really love the story, but I just like I can't look at this shit. But I'm gonna
this
push past it and finish
nah,
because
the story's fire. It gets better. And like the only shit that bothers me is the Scott shit, and you feel me? Him and Shorty, they love shit. It be so in the mix with the show. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Scott and Baby Mama, oh Phoenix, they always like they the point of the show, and that should be annoying. Like Logan, Justice is star. You feel me? Charles Xavier, all of them like Beast. I feel like they should dive into more of their roles, and you feel me. But the main story is always about
Yeah.
Cyclops and and Phoenix, bro. The whole
Right.
shit, literally.
And to me, like, I was also, I know it's the point and I know it's part of the story. I was mad when Storm got depowered. I was like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
nah,
do
that
this.
that threw me off too. That threw me off too. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, but she ended up fighting through that shit and getting her powers back. So you feel me? It's just they added more storyline to this shit, basically doing that. But that'll throw you off for sure.
Nah,
Cause she's mad pivotal in the story too. But
right.
when they follow her without her powers, she's in a love interest too. Like, why everything? Why we making the characters everything based on relationships and love and shit? Like, they gotta add more storylines than that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
everybody in the show basically on some love interest shit.
right,
Besides the main characters, Magneto, Charles Xavier,
right.
they just show their stories from when they were kids and they got their powers and how they try to save the other mutants. That be they dialogue. But bro, as soon as you see, as soon as you see Cyclops, you already know he about to stare at the frame and look at his wifey, and then she about to walk in the room,
Yeah,
tell him she don't know how she feels. Bro, it's the same story. Like, you be sick. Wolverine stressing her too.
yeah,
He's sick in the they memed him out. They got him rubbing the frame in the actual shit. They did it.
yeah,
They did the same thing in this one. I'm like, yo, stop making Logan look like a sucker like that. Like he could only bag one joint. Like, feel me? Like,
nah,
don't do that. Don't do that to Logan, man. That's crazy.
that's funny as hell.
Feel
I want
me?
to, yeah. So I'm gonna finish it, and I know they're about to make like 2 or 3 more seasons of it because people really
Yeah.
liked it. I mean, like I'm a tap in. Like, I want anybody listening, hold me accountable. I gotta finish this shit. Like, if you see
Yeah,
me, tell
nah.
me to finish it
It's
because
dope.
I'm
It's
probably gonna
dope.
love it, and then I'm gonna be mad that I waited so long. But
Nah, it's dope, bro. I'm telling you. Go
all
fuck with
right.
it.
I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna tap in. I trust you. But before we move on, I gotta ask: did you see Deadpool and Wolverine yet? Speaking of
I
Logan,
I have it. Don't
okay,
ruin it for me,
I
please.
won't. I won't.
Word.
I won't. I won't say nothing. Go see it. All I'm gonna say is it's my least favorite of the three, but I still enjoyed
Oh,
it.
I
I
know it's
liked it.
I know
I'm
it's gonna be enjoyable because of the comedy already. You feel
yeah,
me? Like, just the Dead when you see Deadpool, you're gonna laugh. But it's like the storyline really going, feel me? Is it gonna hit? I heard
yeah.
he's trying to be like a regular person in this shit and have a 9 to 5 and shit like that. So that shit threw me off already. I'm like, what you mean? That nigga's
You'll see,
Deadpool. Like,
son. It's like it's less of the movie than you would expect, but it is in
mm,
there. But yeah, like I said, no spoilers. It's definitely one of
nah,
those like you should try to go in as cold as possible. So
word,
just let it,
word, word.
just kind of let it wash over you.
No high expectation. No high expectation for that one, bro. I
Yeah,
got you.
watch it whenever you can. It's cool. Like I said, I didn't love it, but it's cool. It's not bad. I just know people
Nah,
complained about it a lot. I liked it. I thought it was cool.
Nah, you saying it's not a priority says enough. You feel me? I trust your judgment, bro, because you definitely feel me. You the movie master out here, bro.
Something like that, man.
Mr. Cinema himself, man.
Yeah, nah. I'm yeah, no, I'm the pit bull of movies. I'm the Mr. Worldwide of the movie theater. Nobody can see me in there. But
Word,
let
man.
me let so
I agree.
what you say?
I said I agree, bro. Word. meshing it with the artists is even crazier because like nobody really sit down with artists and talk to them about their favorite shows and their favorite movies. And you feel me? It's usually like, yo, how's your process of music making go or whatever? Like, you feel me? Which is not a bad question, but like, diving into someone's childhood and what they used to watch and all that shit is different, bro. So some good dialogue right there. For people that
Nah, that means a
for
lot.
people that like that kind of stuff from their favorite artists, I know I do. Like, if I listen to Method Man, I want to know what he's watching on TV and shit like that. Like, feel me? What you grew up watching, Tom and Jerry and shit. Like,
Right.
it says a lot about the artist in general. If you know the little shit like that too, shit dope.
Right. Yeah. No. It fleshes everything out for everybody, and that was the idea of this. And I was like, like obviously we're gonna talk about the music. We're gonna get to that later, but like I don't know, like it's just like I just you just don't want to be like the same person just asking like the same
Yeah,
like eight
bro.
questions about like it's like you want to make it a little different. And this is my corner, and I like both of these things. And I was like, fuck it, let's just do
Yeah,
this. And
mash it up.
people.
So you mashed it up proper, bro, for sure.
Thank you,
It's
man.
dope, man.
Honestly, honestly, it means the
Uh,
world. And like especially coming from somebody who already does that type of shit in their music, like more
yeah,
so with like gaming and shit. But like once again, we're gonna get to that in a minute. So like that
facts.
means a lot coming from you. So thank you.
Salute it,
Good
bro.
looks.
Thank
But
you, bro.
as you get older and you start to develop more your own taste, what's the like what was the first capital M movie you can remember seeing? Like something that really connected with you in like a artistic or emotional or spiritual way, like something that like was just more than like 90 minutes of entertainment.
Mm, that's a crazy question, bro. Damn. I'll say, I don't know if you've seen the movie, but it's called Prison Song.
Oh
So,
yeah, I seen Prison Song
yeah,
with
with
Q-Tip.
Q-Tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel me? I seen that on VHS when I was a kid, probably like 9, 10, feel me, years old. Sam Goody and Hollywood Video was still out at this time and Blockbuster and shit. Feel me? So I remember seeing that joint on VHS and being like, damn, like I wonder if it's that hard to be an artist, in the world in general. Like, so, cause I do graffiti first. I didn't rap first. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I fell in love with graffiti first. Then I started rapping because a lot of the graffiti writers I was hanging out with was already, in ciphers and rapping and shit like that. So it was that first. Then came rap. But I say all that to say like that's basically how I found it. That's basically how I found rap in general.
Damn. And
Yeah,
like,
man.
what's it?
Nah, I say yeah, bro. Just agree
Yo,
with you.
like, but I also bet that you didn't have a moment like when Q-Tip threw Fat Joe on the train tracks and killed him.
Oh
You know,
man, yeah, nah, that shit was crazy, bro. It even the freestyle Fat Joe kicks on the train before that happens. That shit is ill. Like that whole movie is just like super hip hop, and a lot of people they know about it at the time. Like I remember putting mad people onto it. Like yo, this shit is actually fire, bro. Q-Tip got his little shorty. He's about to go to art school. Feel me? He get his little work from Nori. Nori, you feel
yeah,
me? Nori gives him the coke. He's like, yo, don't tell nobody you got this from me, man. Nori's so ill. Every movie you see him in, he's not reading no script.
right, yeah.
They just tell
Water from Paid in Full was 100% a fucking improv line. There's
yeah,
no
bro.
way they wrote that in the fucking script.
There's
I
no
don't,
way, bro.
I don't
He,
buy it.
he's the slangologist, bro, for real. To think I went to the same school as Nori is crazy too. You feel me? But
That's tight. What school was that?
I-61.
Oh,
Yeah,
crazy. Wow.
or that's a junior high school.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but Nori was like he was one of the first rappers that I could see outside in the street. You get what
Right.
I'm saying? Because I lived so close to Left Rack when I was a kid. But this is Nori with the Newport chain, big belly. This isn't Drink Champs Nori. You get what
Right.
I'm
Super Thug
saying?
Nori.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is back then. I would be able to see him outside. Like he would dad buy Chinese food for the whole hood, literally.
Damn.
Like he'll pull up 30 bags of Chinese food type shit. He was like
Wow.
that, bro. Like I used to be able to see that as a kid. So I had a lot of like inspiration around me as far as hip hop and like just growing up in Queens and seeing little shit like that. I just always it was always there, bro. But the movies, that was probably one of the first ones, you know.
So let me tell you something. I can't remember the first time I watched Prison Song, but I saw it. I saw it like somewhere when I was younger, and it didn't leave too like it left an impression on me. But like I was
Yeah,
young, and I didn't like absorb it that way. And then for the season premiere of this season of the pod, I had my homegirl Miss Boogie on here. She put out shout out to Rose. I was just talking to Rose yesterday. I had her on this thing, and she was and we did one of the live ones. We do the movie night, and I
yeah.
asked her what she wanted to watch, and she was like, "I want to watch Prison Song," and I was like, "Oh shit, okay." So I just
it's a
ran it
fi-
back
it's
and
a
just like,
fire joint. Like
yo, like
that's a good one to watch. Like I'm saying, it's a good one, man.
yeah, bro. Like actually, no, I lied. We didn't watch it there live. I watched it. She said she wanted to talk about it, so I watched it on
Wow.
my own, and then we talked about it at the thing. But yeah, like what a like like I really enjoyed it. I'm I have a lot of feelings about like rap musical type movies, but like I
Word.
love like it was weird because like it's clearly a play and a musical. Like it's super stagey. Like there's no transitions between scenes. It's just like
Yeah.
somebody's like Mary J and them will be talking in the hospital, and then like boom they're at the house, and then like boom they're at the college, and then boom they're at the like it just kind of cuts. It's a really like it's such a weird choice, but then like you just get scenes like Tip and his man's first meeting in prison, and Tip rapping in the shower,
Yeah.
and the ending really fucked me up, bro. Like to this day, like just like
Yeah.
watching him try to get out, and then everybody else makes it out, and he gets caught up in the bullpen, and
I don't
they
like
shoot up.
I don't like it. I don't like it, bro. That shit, that shit still hurts. Like, you feel me?
And then at the end, when they have his art exhibit up, and it's just like all these yuppies in the gallery, just like, oh,
Man,
what prison had me. I was just like, I was so mad when the movie was over.
yeah, nah, that's a real life lesson right there. Like
Yeah,
those are movies like they always gonna have that Y2K, the little corniness of the Y2K
yeah,
in it,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like you see the overall lesson of it, and you're like, damn, that still applies today. That still hits, today. So that's one of them movies. I'll say Prison Song, and I'll say a notable mention. I'll give it to Blue Hill Avenue.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's another joint right there. That's fire, fire, super fire. Definitely check that out if you haven't. It's like a group of four kids, just like The Wood, you know,
Oh
and
shit.
they
I've
sell.
never heard of this,
Yeah, they
honestly.
they end up selling drugs in their neighborhood and becoming kingpins. You feel me? They start off with weed and shit, and they end up transitioning to heroin and shit like that. It's good actors in it. It's just a fire, low cut, low budget movie that was, feel me. I had it on DVD. I remember I had scored it for like $4 or $5 in the thrift and shit.
Yeah.
Young, because I've been thrifting for a long time too. Like I was thrifting when it was frowned upon.
Right.
Ew, you go to the second hand shop. I'm like, nigga, they got everything over there. like
Right.
I could
Yeah.
get I
No.
could get polo CDs, tapes, everything all in one place, So I used to run around and hit the thrifts and try to buy like bootleg movies or whatever, any type of entertainment type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember coming across that movie. The cover looked ill, it looked like a bunch of mobsters on the front or whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember watching that young, like 11, 12-year-old kid, like being excited, like, yo, this movie's crazy right here. So it's a deep life lesson in it, all that.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I'm looking at it right now. Like I said, I never heard of this. It's from
yeah.
2001. Craig Ross Jr. wrote and directed it. It takes place in Roxbury. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nah. This looks like this
It's
is like I know it's probably nothing like it, but for some reason I'm thinking about New Jersey Drive. Looking at this, which
yeah,
is like that's a movie that's very near and like as a
yeah.
Jersey kid, very near and dear to my heart. I love New Jersey Drive.
It's a good one, man. It's like Belly. It got Belly S type, paid in full type. It has like all those feelings in one movie. So it's dope, bro.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a I'm gonna add that to my list. I'm sure this shit's on Tubi or something. So maybe I'll watch it.
Word.
Maybe I'll
You,
watch it over the weekend at some point.
it's on some website online. It's pretty
Mhm.
tough to find that movie though. I'm not gonna lie. So it's one of my gems. I'll say
Hey man.
that. I'll say that, and I like Never Die Alone.
Oh, the
With
DMX movie?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that one too. That makes me think of that one. You feel me? Never Die Alone is crazy, and Running Scared. You ever seen Running Scared
I
before
seen Running Scared like one time. It's
with
been years.
Paul Walker?
Yeah.
That shit fire. That's another one. Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud like movies I really fuck with. Just starting with that first one made me think about it. Like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah,
But
it's crazy you bring up Never Die Alone because I just watched it for the first time in like 10 years. Must have been, it was like at the end. It was either at the end of last year or the beginning of this year because I was like running through stuff on Letterboxd and I was like, let me watch
yeah,
Never Die Alone. It's been a minute. Like it's like that's not my favorite DMX movie. I prefer Cradle to the Grave. That's always been my favorite.
yeah.
Him and Jet Li and him running up the wall. Like, the movie is so this movie is so crazy.
Matrix era right there.
Like yo, my fault. Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to shout out the all-new Real Notes Patreon page real quick. If you're looking for ways to connect and directly support the podcast, the Real Notes Patreon is the best way to do so. For as little as $5 a month, you can gain early day-before access to every forthcoming episode of Real Notes, as well as an invite to the Real Notes Discord server, where you can talk to others about the latest and greatest in movies and music, come through for some listening sessions, and talk about whatever else is on your mind. I know I'm going to be talking a bunch. If you feel like coming up off a little bit more, you could get cool exclusive content like audio from Real Notes Live and Real Talk interviews. Those will be exclusive to patrons and ticket holders moving forward. Access to retro versions of my 60-second Minute Maid movie reviews, and even a monthly writing and podcasting workshop hosted by me. Regular episodes will still be available on a weekly basis anywhere you get your podcasts, but if you want the extras, you gotta come out them pockets a bit. Check us out at patreon.com/realnotes. That's REELNOTES. I appreciate your consideration and support more than you know. Now let's get back to talking. But yeah, no, it's been some years since I've seen Running Scared. I remember like when the trailer came out and like they had like the poster. Like I either saw it at like I either saw it at like a Blockbuster or like a Hollywood Video or like maybe in a movie theater. But like I
Yeah.
watched it once, and once again, it was just one of those that I saw, but I wasn't like extra paying attention. I just remember that it was like there,
Nah, I
and
feel
like
it.
that was like just after the first Fast and Furious happened too, right?
Word. I liked it though. It had a good message in it. I fucked with that movie too, man. Just naming shit off the head, really, that I
Yeah,
watched
bro.
around that time, when I was a teen, really diving into movies and shit like that.
Those are all great choices. Like that's all stuff that like if you were
Yeah,
you really had to like there's only a couple of those that were really like heavily advertised. Like I feel like Never Die Alone definitely got a big push. Cradle of the Grave
yeah.
got a huge push because one of his biggest hits ever is on that soundtrack.
That
So that's the
soundtrack,
trailer
that
for that
whole
shit was
soundtrack is crazy, though.
like
That whole soundtrack is crazy. I'm not
nuts,
gonna lie.
so crazy.
Yeah,
I man, not to get too distracted, but like around the time I saw Cradle to the Grave, I also first played Def Jam Vendetta because that's like around the time the game came out. And of
yeah,
course, like X Gonna Give It to You is on the Def Jam Vendetta soundtrack. I think that was like that was the first time I'd ever heard DMX, like through the movie and through the thing. So like I think the soundtrack to the game
bro,
had X Gonna Give It to You on it. It had the intro for It's Dark and Hell is Hot. And that was my first time listening to It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
bro.
You know?
That's insane that you say that because I know you were really alive at the same timeline that I was. You feel me? Because at that time, bro, I feel like that was the peak of everything, bro. '03 to '06 was insane, bro.
Numbers.
Like you got the albums you got were crazy. Like Mad Villain, you feel me? There's a bunch of underground shit. We could even talk about that album wise, but movie
Oh
wise was crazy in '03 to '06. Like, feel me? Movies, everything. Like pop culture was lit at that time. Still, I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. Yeah,
Even
no, that was
even though the 2000s there was some funny years in the 2000s, you feel me? There was some funky years, but
yeah.
you feel me? Still, I say those were some lit years in pop culture. There was dope movies that came out and shit.
Yeah, easy. Like yeah, like it was definitely a time to be had around then, like between like movies and games and albums. But since we're on
bro.
the albums, like yeah, because like I was gonna ask this anyway, but yeah, like when did music become capital M music for you? Like when did it go from being like this passive shit in the background to like not even like you wanting to make it, but just like you being like into it and like fascinated and jacking it?
Word. I'll say probably like shit, bro. I started rapping like when I was 12, 13. But like I wasn't taking it serious as a teenager. You just rapping because like other kids rap in school and you want
Yeah.
to whatever skill someone was like if I seen somebody doing that's how I started doing graffiti. Like I walked to some up to some kid in the cafeteria. He was scribbling in his black book. I'm like, yo, what you doing right there, feel me? Doing his little bubble letters. Like, yo, I need to know what you doing, feel me? He put me on. Next thing you know, I'm doing graffiti. So the same thing it was with rap, you feel me? I'll watch people do little rap ciphers and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna end up writing my own verses and shit so I could pull up to the site. Literally. But that started early, like 12, 13. But I didn't start taking it serious till I was like, I'll say like 22, 23 or something like that, you know?
A whole decade. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. I was playing around because you gotta think you first you're trying to choose what you want to become, right?
Yeah.
And then you want to make sure you make the right choice. Like I could have kept following up with graffiti, but it's like I was looking at graph like, yo, they turned this shit to a felony.
Yeah.
This is not gonna get my bills paid. You feel me? I'm most likely just gonna keep getting locked up. So I definitely chilled on graph and just looked at music like let me start trying to pursue this. You feel me? But it took a while for me to really hone in and say, yo, I want to make a career out of this. That definitely happened like when I was 22, 23. Yeah. So like 7 years ago. Cause
Right.
I cause I'm 30 now. So
Right. Yeah. No. You know, and I want to touch on that, but before we do, I wanted to harp on the point of like being around the homies and like wanting to be a part of the site because like around like my late middle school, well, really like late middle school to late high school, like I was around a lot of people who were like rapping for real and were like
yeah.
trying to take the shit serious. And I was always the dude who would like I tried to hop in the Cypher a couple times. Didn't really work out. I wasn't like I can't really freestyle like that, or at least not like in a way that I would want to like do in front of people. I would like joke
Word.
with friends, you know, like all that shit. But like between like the couple, like I have like a couple groups of friends, and one of those groups of friends still raps now. The Beat Lampers. Shout out to
Okay.
Volition and D-Dan and everybody in the Beat Lampers.
Word.
That's my family.
Shout
But
out to them. Word.
but
Shout out to
like
them.
but you know like but be like I totally get the like I get that pull of just like somebody just throwing on some beats and people just going, and in
Yeah,
that
bro.
moment I was like, yeah, this like I don't know if I could do this. Like I can maybe do writtens, but I wasn't fucking with it enough to like actually sit down and like write out raps at that
Nah.
time. But
I,
like that pull's enchanting, son. Like it really is, you know. Like it's something magical. It's something magical about like rap in particular, and like a scythe, just like watching people go in, you know, like just like being a part of that energy is just like I was at I
that's
want to say
real,
like
bro.
a month or two ago, there was that shrapnel show that happened at Public Records, and at the end
Word.
of the show, hella people just started a scythe. I think it was Curly Castro, um
Fire. Fire.
Curly Castro, Akai hopped in, AJ Suede hopped in,
Mm.
um shit. I'm Sketch 185 hopped in. Like the shit went for like 6 minutes. I filmed the whole thing. It's on my fucking hard drive. It was one of
Yeah.
those things where I had to like bust the hard drive out of my fucking drawer and be like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm saving this for when the documentary happens. And you know, like
Yeah, nah,
it
his
was some other shit.
histories, hip hop moments, we gotta capture them for me. Even when you hear the greats talk about back then, it's like most of the illest stories wasn't captured on camera. So
Yeah, man.
when you feel a moment like that about to happen, it's like, yeah, it's definitely, even if I'm the rapper and I have to be the one to pull out the camera, I do it, bro. I record it,
Right.
you feel me? So that's dope to hear. Those is quality artists right there, everybody you name. So that's just fire, bro.
Yeah, it was something else. It really felt like some like I felt like I know you've seen that clip of like Most Def in the Park surrounded by like 18,
Yeah.
like it felt like that, you
Brown
know.
brown skin, 10 I beat, yeah, nah, 10 I beat. Yeah, that freestyle crazy.
Yeah,
But
nah,
that's
like
the
really like yeah, just stuff like that really. I don't know, like you said, a moment when you're in the middle of it most of the time, and I just like I got my head together and I was like, I should be recording this, and I went off and
yeah,
grabbed
you
my camera
feel
and that
me?
was it.
But that makes you just as pivotal as the artist. You feel me? You're the documentarian, so it still matters. You feel me? You matter just as much as the beat, as the lyrics. You feel me? Because you capturing history to be rewinded for others, like to enjoy the moment as well, bro.
Yeah,
So feel me? That's why everything counts, bro. As far
yeah,
as
man.
being there, even being present there, and you getting to witness it. You know, that shit counts too, bro.
I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here and be a part of this in some
Word.
small way. Like I said, I was just like, but like I say that to say that moment brought me back to me and my people in my basement, like rapping over fucking primo beats.
Yeah.
And like full clip and shit. Like full clip in particular was one that every like people would just come on and throw on full clip and they would
Yeah.
just go. Like that was like the standard that everybody would just go over full clip by
Nah.
Gangstar. It
Yeah,
was just
you know which one they fucked with heavy on my side, the right where you stand.
mm,
Always. That was the standard beat. Like, yo, spit some you feel me? He walked right up to me with the boombox. Like, yo, spit some heat to this real quick. Like, nah, bro, I'm walking to the store right now. Like, that's the shit about Queens. Like, I could be outside going to the park and people knew I rapped, they would dead stop me like, yo, spit a verse right now for my boy. Like he rapped too. So it's like, oh shit, somebody else that rap, you want to spit now. Cause it's like you don't meet other rappers like that. At that time it wasn't social media. Like if
right,
you found out someone rapped, it was kind of a secret. Like, yo, my man's rap too, he nice too. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like well known.
of course,
We had to be outside doing the rapping. So it was crazy, bro. Even starting that early and seeing all the trial and error, it's like I kind of get why I didn't take it serious at that time because independency didn't look like how it looks now
right,
in the year. You get what I'm saying? In 2008, when we were rapping over J Arms instrumentals on YouTube and shit,
yeah,
the game it looks completely different. Of course, we got to thank Rock Marcy and Westside Gun and everybody for cracking it open, showing us how to sell vinyl and CDs and merch, and you feel me, live off of your own brand or whatever as far as artistry goes. But when I started rapping in them years, that shit was a far fetched dream to be on stage with Jay-Z and Nas and shit like that,
right,
and to be a GOAT. So like I didn't take music seriously until I saw like, oh shit, people making money now. Like this shit, like, oh, he don't need a label to put out that song. Like, feel me? It's like, oh shit. I gotta get back on the rap tip. So that's really what dragged me back into the game. Like seeing that it was lucrative and there was a way out as far as like getting your music heard and actually building a fan base.
right,
So, it's not all about the money at the end of the day, but like when you get to a certain age, it's like I gotta survive somehow.
yeah,
You feel me? So definitely want to be doing what you love for that bread to survive instead of being angry at, whatever job somebody else's dream and shit like that. So I like betting on myself a lot, even if it's risky. But
right,
the music helps me solidify my spot.
right. I'm happy you brought that up the way you did because like it could be hard to explain that to people who weren't around or who weren't like conscious
Yeah.
is the wrong word, but like people who weren't really like
Who started
there
rapping?
for like the 2000s and shit. Like
It,
independence, it wasn't clown, but like if you weren't on a label, if you weren't on the radio, if you weren't popping on like the iTunes charts at the time, like people weren't like not to once again, not to say people weren't checking for you because like indie rap was a thing and there
yeah.
were artists who would like turned it into a thing, but it was way harder to do it then than it was. It's still hard now, like obviously, but like it was like there weren't as many lanes, you know, like Rock Marcy and, like you said, Gun hadn't cracked the shit open,
Yeah,
you know, like in the way that they did. And now like they, you know, like and it can never be said enough. Like Marcy is the reason we're all here. It
yeah, yeah.
cannot be said enough. Like
He's
Marsburg
the guy.
changed
He's
everything, you know.
he's the Godfather for real, bro. That's the Godfather, man. You feel me? You can't say nothing else about it. Like, feel me? I seen some legendary Rock Marcy shows. I'm talking front row.
Mhm.
I seen Buster Rhymes hand him the throne, everything. Like, feel me? I saw a bunch of ill legendary shit in my time, bro. And I'll tell you myself, he the Godfather, bro. He the reason. Without him and Sean Price, you
Oh,
feel me?
Sean Price even more, bro.
Yeah,
Like
without him,
he was kind of Rock Marcy 1.0 if you think about it.
I
Like
found I found Rock Marcy because I heard Snow.
with Sean Price on it.
You feel
Yeah.
me? And then I had to do the deep dive, go back to the UN era, and then realize, oh shit, Marcy been him. Feel me? Sean P been him. How Nocturnal, Magnum Force. Feel me? They already had their whole era, but that's what I'm saying. Like those
Right.
rappers that got a little chance in the beginning, but they didn't get to flourish all the way. A lot of them turned back around and recreated the whole entire scene we in now. MF Doom is one of them.
Yeah, Doom. Yeah,
You feel me?
you know, Doom predates all of them. Honestly.
Yeah, he the head honcho, like for real.
Yeah.
He there, but you know, I those names are like the ones I saw, you know, as a teenage kid coming up in New York and shit in Queens. So like, word, bro. And when everything was fucking Atlanta, snap your fingers, do your thing.
Yeah.
You feel me? We had a few underground heads, you know, that we was listening to, and that's it, bro. You feel me? So Sean
Yeah.
P was definitely in there.
Yo, so yeah, I gotta say, now that we're on Sean P, like I remember exactly where I was when he died. I was working at my first site,
Oh
and my
man.
boss was on vacation, and we all got the message like early that morning. It was like, I think it's gonna be in like a week. I think it was on August 8th when he passed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, like I was like, people were like, Sean Price died. And I had like just gotten into Sean Price. Like I had just gone back and listened to all the Helter Skelter stuff. And I was like really into what was the one I loved? Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was the one that I was
Yeah,
really
yeah,
into at
yeah.
that time. And I was and like he had just followed me on Twitter because I think I wrote about the, like, you remember that Funk Flex parody that he did like on
Yeah, yeah,
YouTube?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. Fire.
yo,
Those YouTube, that YouTube shit he did, that shit is gold still to this day.
so crazy, man. But like I had just written about that, and I think he followed me on Twitter. We never talked or anything, but
Yeah.
to this day, Sean Price still follows me on Twitter, and that's something that I take that to heart. But bro, yeah, no, I'm a huge Sean Price fan. I love the videos, love the music, I love his
Yeah.
ethos, I love his interviews. Like he's just,
I
I
love
don't know, like
his
he
honesty,
was him.
bro.
He was himself. He just
Yeah.
he never shied away from that. And he also, like, he gave props where props needed to be given. He was early on Danny Brown. He was early on Mac Miller before Mac Miller really like became the Mac Miller we knew him as
Yeah, nah,
he
for
passed.
sure.
Like he was, I don't know, man. Like they don't make him, they don't make him like Sean P. They really don't.
I mean, one of one right there for sure, man. Rest in
Honestly.
peace. Rest in peace, Sean Price. Rest in peace, Chino XL.
Oh yeah, man.
Rest
Rest in
in
peace, you know,
peace,
myself.
DJ Polo. Rest in peace.
Uh-huh.
Feel me? Like hip hop is crazy, bro. It shaped my whole life. All these dudes we speak of is like, feel me, action heroes to me, like superheroes. Feel me? Even as a kid, Cool G Rap, Prodigy, like all these dudes, bro. So this shit is what gave me meaning in life. You know, life would be boring without music
Easy.
and film and pop culture. You get what I'm saying? What the fuck would we really be doing? Like
All right.
chopping lumber? Like what we doing? Like this
Yeah,
is,
no, we all
you
got to
know.
cut back. We want to see we want to see our world, or whatever world, reflected back at us. Like that's what this, you know, it's not even just escapism. It's really like a reflection of like what's going
Literally.
on. You know, like even like Rock Marcy in particular. Like I wanted to bring this up earlier, but I remember when Rosebud's Revenge came out, and I was working at DJ booth at the time, and my man Andy had interviewed him, and he talked about like that was when he first started doing the thing where he put it up on his site for 2 weeks and then put it on DSPs.
Right.
Rock Marcy was like, I started selling those, I was in the black in a day. Like I made all the money back that I spent on samples, on studio time. I made all my money back in a day.
Yeah, see,
Like, you
cooking.
know,
I know him and Alchemist be cooking on Bandcamp, and to this day, bro, like they got the formula down pat, you know. But they deserve it. They're the originators. There, you feel
right.
me?
They
Yeah,
work to
man,
get there. Like Alchemist in
literally, bro.
particular.
Yeah, for
Alchemist in
real.
particular, bro. Like Alchemist has gone through like what, like three different. He's been relevant for like three different generations of rap listeners, bro. Like
Yeah,
I can't think of many producers on that level. Like I can think of like him and maybe Pharrell. There's others, but like him, Pharrell, like maybe Doom. You know, like you could argue that
yeah.
Doom is in there too, but like there's others, but they're the two that always come to mind: Alchemist and Pharrell. Like,
Top tier right there for sure, bro.
yeah.
He he's made a lot of history, bro. And in the time that he's been around, he did a lot, man, for sure.
Mhm.
And he's doing a lot for the game now, co-signing a lot of, you know, your favorite underground artists and giving them a beat, bro, giving them a, you feel me, a spotlight and shit like that. See him working with Uncle John, feel me?
Uh-huh.
Everybody, like all the underground cast, that shit is fire. Like I love seeing shit like that.
Me
Like
too.
the game is, when you work hard enough, the game is meant for to be put on. Like we should be putting each other on. Like
Easy.
as long as you see the hunger in that person the same way, you feel me, as you see it, like when you see the hunger in somebody, you know, like, yeah, helping this person to benefit all of us. Feel me? It'll benefit the game, it'll benefit him and me. You get what I'm saying? Or who, whatever artist it is. But you know, that's
Yeah.
why along the way I try to help who I can, even if we fall out or shit. You know, we don't become as good as a friend as this person, but you know, for the time being, we making music. You feel me? Let's lock in.
Yeah. And yeah, like on that note, like like you mentioned several times that you started out in graph, you had your homies in graph, and eventually, like you had been rapping from like 12, 13, but didn't really start to take it seriously until a decade later. When did you like talk to me about that? Like when did you know that rap was going to become more than just a hobby for you? And also on top of that, second question, because I know you do everything. You rap, you produce, you engineer. Like,
Yeah, facts.
so I assume you started rapping. So
Mhm.
like, when did like talk to me about when you decided to take all this shit serious?
Yeah, so I'll say, so when 2017, 2018 came around, I had met I had met my boy Mickey Diamond.
Shout out.
Yeah, and I met him. It's crazy. I met him on eBay and shit because we both sell we both sell like vintage gear and shit. You know,
Mhm.
at the time, that's what we were doing and shit. I was selling mad vintage clothing, and so was he. So like, I bought this Tommy jacket off him on eBay, and he ends up looking up my eBay name on Instagram just out of curiosity, and he found my page. He messaged me like, "Yo, can I buy that jacket back off you?" Uh, I didn't really want to sell it. I was down bad. Now I'm good. Straight up, he told me. I'm like, damn, bro. It's only been a week since I had it. Type shit. I was like, yo, how about when I meet you in person, I'll give it back to you. You feel me? So he was like, all right, but and he seen that I make music, and he was producing at that time. So he started sending me beats, and then I started working with him, and he just always put the battery in my back, like, yo, like he just always complimented me, always told me I could rap. You know, he was always in my ear, so he was like a big part of why I started taking it serious. Because you feel me, when he got on and he started selling out his vinyls and all that type of shit,
Yeah.
it was like, whoa, you're doing something extraordinary. You know, you feel me? So like watching your own peer go up is heavy motivation. He was one of them, but I definitely say like working with him first, it it got me to take it a lot more serious. You feel me? I saw that someone could actually make it right out of their living room and change their whole life and buy a new house and all type of shit off of selling vinyls and, you feel me, selling merch and touring and doing a bunch of shit. So You know, when you watch that firsthand, like when you watch somebody go from working a regular job and they change their whole life off the same shit you doing,
It's just different.
oh man, you're gonna be like, for me, I get souped up thinking about it and talking about it. Like, you feel me? Just cause it's like everybody got their own journey. I don't expect nobody to help me get there. You get what I'm saying? But being able to watch it is also a blessing too
Yeah.
in itself.
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many people I can sit here and talk about journeys. Like it's like that really is so inspiring. Just like knowing, just like seeing somebody do their thing will really just like you said, put the battery in your back and just it just makes it seem possible, like you can't like I can't imagine the amount of people who wanted to do something like this who just didn't think it was possible. Like for as
Literally.
much as we love like Marcy and Sean P and Alchemist and them, there are people who don't know. Like it's crazy to think that there is a person who doesn't know what Alchemist is, but like there are people who don't know what they do and how they did it to think that like, oh yeah, like okay, if they can do it, so can I.
Yeah.
Like
Literally.
that's all it takes sometimes.
Yeah,
That's
man.
all it takes sometimes.
Watching it, being able to watch it firsthand is like, yeah, feel me. That has put the battery in my back ever since. You feel me? Just watching all that, and there's other rappers and shit like Lungs, Feek. You feel me?
Yeah, shout out.
All my boys, like everybody that I've rapped with and come across, they all inspired me in some way. You feel me? Whether I talk to them still or not, like everything that happens in your music career, in your path is like is you could either take it with a grain of salt, you feel me? It's either bitter or bittersweet. So I take the good out of whatever happens, even if I gotta let it go type shit.
Right.
But for the most part, in the music shit, like Mickey definitely like top inspo for me. He's one of them ones for me, bro.
Yeah,
For
no,
sure.
I can see it in your style. I can see it in the types of beats you make. I can see it in the types of beats you rap over. And like I'm happy you took it there with just like everybody else because yeah, I mean like outside of all the music you make for yourself, like you've engineered for hella people. Like you've done
Word.
shit with Pumps and Feek. You're like you've been in the Taze Grip universe. You're basically you're basically a Taze Grip affiliate, and
For sure.
like you just put together or you didn't put together, but like you helped mix and master Black Chai's last album. Shout out
Hmm.
to fucking Black Chai. He's
Yeah,
amazing.
he's a
Um,
he's an amazing artist, amazing rapper. Tap into Black Chai, so I mean,
yeah, nah,
definitely,
please.
definitely fire, man. One of them ones. Me and him got a whole project coming too.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, me and him both rapping. Me and Lungs got a whole project too. So
Incredible.
it's a lot of
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I want to be specific. Go check out Year Wandering. That's Black Chai's new project. Extra
Yes,
fucking dope.
fire.
Cise Greeny mixed and mastered it. Like just go check it out. It's everywhere, but go to Bandcamp. Anyway, I bring all that up, like considering that you've worked with all these people while also kind of working to refine what you got going on. So, like I'm always curious about this with engineers in particular, like how does fine tuning other people's albums affect the way that you create your own music? Because like I can imagine that's a real like give and take type of.
Nah, it's not too hard. I mean, at first it's a little intimidating because you feel me. If you're not too used to mixing and mastering, then you're gonna look at it like, damn, I only like mixing my music. You get what I'm saying? I'm not comfortable touching other people's stuff. But I got to a point where a lot of people would come to the studio, and tell me like, yo, your mix is super crispy. Like, they would tell me like, yo, your shit is crispy. I want my shit to sound like yours. So that's when I started reconsidering it. Like, yo, let me actually start taking that up as as a side pay and shit like that, like a little side hustle. That's how I looked at it at first. I wasn't trying to be nobody, main engineer, but it started every time someone would come to the crib. They started offering it like, yo, would so that's how I picked it up. But with Black Chai and shit, like he had recorded all his vocals in his crib. So like it really depends on where you record it, how you record it. You feel me? How the stems look. And once you really learn how to piece everything together, like I sat with Black Child the whole time through his whole album, and we mixed.
Mm.
We heard every single breath he took in the album. You get what I'm saying? So it's like when it comes down to mixing and mastering, you just gotta be mad detailed, bro. And he's dope with that. Like he's very detailed, he's very subtle, but he knew what he wanted already, so it's easy. But like if I'm mixing and mastering the album and the person's not behind me, it's different because I'm just going off of, what I know and what I do best.
And what
And
you're hearing.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically, and how they recorded it. But he was right behind me, so that one came out even smoother. So it really depends on all of that, like how you recorded it, if they're there with you mixing it, or you're mixing it by yourself. But either way, it gets done, bro. You
And
feel
yeah,
me?
how does that affect the way that you make your music? Like I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but like
Yeah.
just like even considering something like Master Sword, for example, like I don't know in what order you do all these things, like all these projects, but like
I don't know
but
either.
but like but like with the different experiences you've had, edit like do you notice anything about mixing other artists' music that you will take back to how you mix yours? Because obviously, like you said, like mixing for yourself and mixing for other people is different because nobody knows your shit better than you made it, you know. But
Yeah.
like how does like how does doing that for one person feed back into doing it for yourself?
I feel like every time I mix someone's album and they enjoy it, they're okay with it. They give me the green light on it. When I come back to mine, I just try to be more strategic about how I do the arrangement, how I rap the vocals, you feel me? Because like every album I'm thinking this has to be even more crispier than the last one. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like this got to be even better than the last. You always want to outdo what you did already. So, that's what it helps me with that. Like definitely when I recalibrate and reconsolidate what I'm doing and I'm going on another run, I'll just try to be a little more strategic than the last time based off what I learned from mixing, someone else's art and how they wanted to do their arrangement, where they wanted the skit to come in. You feel me? You just pick up little bits and pieces of every session that you do and everyone you work with, and you apply it to what you do. You feel me? And do it in your own way. So, but it's a positive. It affects it in a positive way, though. I definitely learned myself more, and I learned what I should and shouldn't do in the mix.
Right. What did you, maybe that's a little too granular. I think instead I want to focus on, like back to like your shit and
Right.
how, like whether it's like it could be Master Sword, it could be Grass Mask, it could be the Thinking Cap, it could be Metalhead, it could be any of these projects like you or Gex Armor. Like
Right.
all these, like the thing I love about your projects is that like there isn't, like they're not concept albums, but it almost feels like, or it doesn't almost feel like, they're really well sequenced projects. Like there's not necessarily a story being told, but like there's like a through line through all of it that like really binds it together as a project. Like that's the
Mhm.
thing. Like outside of the fact that Master Sword is all like Legend of Zelda coded, like I love that off. I love that off rip, but like there really is a through line through all of it, and it feels like everything goes in the exact order it should be in. So
Yeah.
like, you know, how what like obviously that's intentional. I'm trying to think of how I want to fucking ask this question.
Nah, I feel you, bro.
Like what kind of inspired you and moved you toward that kind of intention with your music? Like it, because like that's
Mhm.
a, like you like, to me it feels episodic almost, like it feels
Yeah,
like every album's like a season of a show or like an
literally.
arc or something. So like is there anything in particular that you can, is there any sort of influence in particular you can pull from that and be like, that inspired me to go in that direction? I hope I asked that question right.
Yeah. Nah, I understand what you're asking, bro. Basically, how I look at my albums is like I drop every 90 days, bro. So it's
Basically.
like every 3 months, that's like a new season, you know.
Hmm.
It's summer now. 3 months from now, it's gonna be hoodie season again. You get what I'm saying? So like I look at my releases based on the weather and however I'm feeling at the time is what is the concept I go for. So like a lot of the times when I'm making these albums, I just keep in mind that one, I want to express my childhood and what I came from and what I grew from as a person. But also I want to incorporate, like the childlike references as far as Zelda and you feel me, the things that made me feel like a kid again and shit like that. So combining all that, video games, just nostalgia, that's basically what drives me to make the concept albums in that manner. You feel me? Even from Grass Mask all the way to Thinking Cap and all those is all based on like fictional characters and shit that I made up in my head. Like those ideas, I've been had them for years, even before I made the albums. Like I always knew I wanted to name an album called The Thinking Cap because I seen a book of it as a kid. There was an actual book called The Thinking Cap, and the cover. Oh, I always fucked with the cover. I'm like, yo, one day, if I make music, I'm gonna like recreate that in a way. You feel me? And I just, I asked the guy like, draw me as a weed nugget with my favorite hat on. So it's little shit like that is like it's all based on childhood though, and like my own nostalgia. And that's what I like sharing in my music, you feel me, to take you back to how it felt when, the sky was a different color green and shit, and people wore hush puppies and shit like that. And fucking you get what I'm saying? Like 2000 era. So I try to exude that kind of energy when I rap, because that's the era I'm from. That's what I fell in love with. DVD era, you know, skits like that and stuff, bro. So that's basically the driving force. Those ideas, that's the driving force behind the albums in general and how I make them.
Yeah, yeah, no, you're preaching to the fucking choir right now. Like
Yeah,
you're like
bro.
you're speaking my exact language. And I wanna get into Master Sword specifically. And like I remember first hearing about it, listening to it, enjoying it, and then just like looking at the cover, like like you really just like got your name done up in like the Ocarina of Time font, and you got it's just like it's just so gorgeous. Like it's just like the perfect window into this world that you created. So talk to me specifically about putting Master Sword together and where the idea came from, what you wanted it to accomplish, and just like making the shit because it's dope.
Yeah, nah. So the whole thing basically, like, that's the Zelda shit, man. I try to flip like a lot of storylines that really resonate with me. So like Zelda, you see the way like when he picks up the Master Sword, 7 years pass and shit like that.
Yeah,
So the whole reference was, 7 years ago from right now is 2024. So 7 years ago it was 2017, and that's when I basically started taking this shit serious. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, when I hit 24, I had this planned already. These things are all pre-planned, like I said. So I already knew when I get to 7 years, when I get to the 7 year anniversary of me doing this, I have to make a Zelda. I have to make a Zelda based album. I have to be linked that year. You get what I'm saying? My sword got to be sharp enough by that time for me to make an album like that. So that's basically how that whole thing came about, that whole concept, bro. And the cover, shout out my boy V Apollo on the cover. He killed that. You feel me? I just sent them a flick of the game, like, could you redo this font for me? You know? He redid it, right? He did the flick, but then he said, yo, I'm gonna run it through the CCTV and then take a flick of it for you. You feel me? So that's how it came out looking the way it was looking. And it really, like, when I tell you my DMs, it blew up. Like, yo, who did the cover? They was on them right away when they seen that. But still in all, bro, it was just seamless. It was just so seamless, bro. And it happened smooth. I had the songs already. I knew what sound effects to use. I knew what to sample from the game, like everything. So just that whole thing. But the reason I picked Zelda is because that was one of my favorite games as a kid too. Definitely, I was playing it, so that's definitely a part of it as well.
No, like this and like this project, like you got beats on here, but it's mostly a lot of other people, like this is I got the list right here. It's like a haunted house, fucking Alphonse,
Yes,
Dex Armor,
sir.
fucking like it's a lot of people on here. Like this is like such a like it's such a communal project. Like it's not like it's just such a communal project. There's so many different hands on this music wise, and it's all just coming together to form. I don't know, like it's like it's super dope that you wanted to do it this way with the 7 year shit and have it be like this is my link moment. This is me with the master sword, and to do that with other people and to trust other people with the beats and bring that. Yeah, that's just cool as hell to me, man. I love that.
Nah, they
I don't have to ask or add.
there
Dope.
gotta be other people in the story though. That's what made that game. You run into the Skull Kid, you run into the dude selling the mask, even even the shorty that takes care of your horse or whatever. You feel me? Like that whole game, all the other characters you meet, all the NPCs and shit. Like that shit it makes the game more meaningful. You feel me? So like I had to I had to have Alphonse in there. I had to have Black Child. You feel me? Me and Black Child did the Link versus Ganon. You
Yep.
feel me? So it's like like doing the witty titles. Having silence on there. Like it's like everybody that would be a part of the game in general. Running in the Sheik, running in the
Yep.
it's
Running
like
into the tingle. Yeah.
you feel me? Basically running around with Navi and all that. I got Navi bugging on some of the songs too. Like,
Yeah. Listen. Yeah.
watch out. You feel me? So all that shit is dope, bro. Like, I hear that album and I'm happy about it. I'm happy on the end result of that album and everything that is done for me so far, bro. It's amazing. You feel me? Being like, I'm not the most known artist out there, but what I am known for, is some quality stuff. So
Right.
I'm real proud of that, bro.
Yeah. No. As you should be, and to kind of to bring this full circle, like you mentioned, like we both mentioned a couple times, like this is like your 7 year anniversary of like doing this and taking it serious. Like Master Sword is like a culmination of all of that, which once again, super dope.
Yeah.
Like you said that you're proud of this specific project, but looking back on your career and like what you've been able to accomplish by yourself with other people like over these 7 years, like how does it feel to like now that Master Sword is done and that you've already put out like a bunch of other stuff, like like there's
Hmm.
more Dex Armor stuff out there. Like, how does it feel standing here 7 years into your career, looking at what you've done, the people you've been influenced by, and just like assessing everything you've done and everything you've been a part of? Like, how do you feel about all of this?
Man, it's a journey. It's a ride, bro. I feel like I just feel grateful that I'm around the people I'm around, who I've learned from. You feel me? Like it's all a journey, bro. Good and bad. I done fell out with some people. You feel me? I done seen shit happen. I done been around shit, but like overall, bro, I'm happy about where I landed. About where I'm at. Everybody wants more money and more notoriety and shit like that, but I'm content with being able to just wake up and do what I love, and you feel me, make a couple dollars off it, and I'm okay, bro. Like it's just cool to make some type of mark in hip hop in general. You feel me, and really be a part of it. Like really be known by people that made a mark in the game as well, type shit. So like just certain things I've come across and what I've witnessed so far, like and the history that I've made so far, I'm definitely proud of that, bro. I can't even, nobody could take it from me because I put in the work. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've been dropping an album every 3 months for the last 2 years. I'm up nine rap albums since 2020. That's 4 years, 9 albums. I'm about to release my 10th. You feel me? This month. Uh, Cise Greeny, a link to the past. We're running it right back. You
Let's
feel me?
go. Come on. Come
another
on.
another 20 songs of Fury. You know, I got Alphonse on there. I got Asir on there. You know, some Lone Sword production on there. It's a family affair. A bunch of producers. You feel me? Some you might have never seen before, but I'm on the depths of SoundCloud trying to find the best of the best at all times. You know, that's why I made my Gex Armor alias. You feel me? And I started making beats and diving into that world because there's a future out there. There's like 30 alchemists that we don't know of yet. And
Yeah.
they're all in the depths of SoundCloud, and people be, trying to downplay it because, everybody's charging for subscriptions. Nobody likes these platforms anymore. But that doesn't mean there's not, some 18-year-old kid uploading, to 30 people, and his shit is the most fire shit you ever heard, and you
Right.
feel me? So that's what I do on Master Sword and Metalhead and these albums. I try to find the best of the best that nobody's heard of and give them a shot, you feel me, and add them to the storyline and the timeline and all that. So everything counts, man. Everything counts. That's
Yeah,
how I look
man.
at music, bro.
Between Bandcamp and SoundCloud and Twitch and Twitter and Instagram, like there's like I think I've discovered at least one or two producers on all of these platforms. Like like there's so much gold. Like my man Wolf Morpheus, shout
Yeah,
out to Xavier, who just had a whole bunch of beats on Mavi's last album. Like I found
fire.
him through Instagram. Like I found him because he was a fan of my show, which is fucking crazy. And then I found his Instagram, and he's super ill with the beats. He's always been crazy with it. So
Right.
so I mean, like I say this, I feel like I've been saying this a lot lately, but I thought about this like a year and a half ago. I've been thinking about it more and more as time goes on. Like we're living in like a period of culture, particularly when it comes to like our corner of music, where like in kids in like 5-10 years are gonna be like, damn, I wish I was there when Cise Greeny dropped Master Sword. I wish I was
Yeah.
there when Alchemist and Rock Marcy put out the Elephant Man's Bones. Like
Damn,
I
for
wish I was
real
there.
though. I was there when
Uh,
Reloaded dropped, man. When Reloaded dropped, it was
you
such a
know,
moment. Like, there's certain albums that do that. They just dent the timeline. Like, yo, you're gonna remember this forever. It don't matter. You feel me? Like, even Watch the Throne was an album like that.
yeah,
You feel me? You go back to that, it's like, oh, spitting. Jay was spitting straight heat on this.
yeah,
Like, he don't even move like this half the time. If his pen moved like this, then he being lazy on the other songs. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's how I felt when I heard that joint. But like, there's some albums that just cement in the timeline like that, bro, and you can't take them away. I be hearing that about Thinking Cap. People love Thinking Cap. As far as my catalog, you feel me? They love that album. Like that's probably the one I get the most love on. But it's
yeah.
crazy, bro. The people pick it. It's not even up to you. Like the people pick what
Right,
what the
yeah,
classic
nah,
is, bro. You don't even get to decide what your classic is. The people are gonna tell you, like, yeah, this is your best album. You was in rare form right here.
yeah. Once it's out there, it's not really yours anymore. You're like
Hmm.
shared it with the world. And like
Definitely.
we are, like we're in that like we're at that point where people are gonna be like, I wish I was there when X dropped. Like we're in an era right now that's really flourishing in a lot of different ways, and like people will want to have been a part of this, and I try not to take that for granted. Like every person I talk to, every show I go to, every like piece I write, like I'm working on some new shit that I can't talk about right now, but like everything like everything I'm a part of, you're a part of, and whoever, like it's just super dope to be here, and like it's like you just want to be present for all of it and not like look
Yeah.
back and be like, damn, I wish I did that. Like it's
Great.
it's just time to be here.
Grateful. It's I'll say it now. It's the music is at its best. Music is at its peak right now, bro. In general, like artistry, the amount of artists you have, the amount of options you have. You feel me? The amount of genres being blended. Like It's the best time to be in music right now. If you're a listener, a supporter, a creator, it's the best time to be doing it right now.
Yeah, man.
You feel me? Of course, it's oversaturated. Of course, there's whack shit in between because
Yeah,
people are trying. You get what I'm saying? You know how many failed rappers was in the DVD era that only had freestyles in the DVD. They never blew up. You feel me? Like they still matter too. All the music counts. You feel me? It's just your preference. You'll know what to search for and what you like and don't like. You feel me? Just don't be a hater. Don't be weird. Enjoy what you like, and that's it, bro. Ignore what you don't like.
easy.
But for the most part, that like I'll say honestly, like the best times in my life where music meant the most to me as a kid, and it was like, feel me, I couldn't live without my CD player. I go 1998, 99, and 2000. You feel me? Those was like pivotal years, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was rapping the Eminem album top, the Marshall Mathers LP. I was rapping that whole album top to bottom, remembering all the verses, not knowing what I'm really saying is some bugged out shit.
Super
You
crazy.
feel me? My mom looking at me crazy, rap that shit in the mirror, man. Feel me? I'm bugging. Now she like, yo, you know what he really saying? I don't even know what he really saying. He just sounds so ill saying it. Like, you feel me? This the illest shit out right now. Like buying Ludacris CDs, that Sam Goody, all that, bro. So I come from that era, bro, where I really bought CDs for $7.99, and I saved that little. You feel me? The little $5 I get from whoever. You feel me? As a kid to save up and buy one CD. So like I come from that, bro. The CD player era. MP3 players, iPods and shit like that. So we did anything to listen to music at that time.
Yeah, man. And we still do anything to listen to it now, like that ethos died. And we're kind of, like all of us, like just like the royal we are like keeping that shit alive. And it's I don't know, it's just cool to see, like we're
Yeah.
not we're not we're not losing all the recipes. It's nice to know that we're not losing all the
Man,
recipes,
it's
you know?
expanding, man. It's like graffiti, man. Before graffiti's, feel me, started in Philly, New York area. Now it's global. It's all over the planet. It's just like music. It all hip hop just spread it everywhere. Feel me? I got listeners all over the planet, Brazil, UK, you feel me, Russia, all type of shit, bro. And I always say like the internet is what connected us all, but in reality, this is the best time to be making your music and trying to make your mark in music in general because
Yeah.
of the accessibility you have and how easy it is to create, in the comfort of your own home now. Not everybody's on analog making music and shit like that. You feel me? In a big ass studio. So, it's just a different time. It's an ill time, bro. Feel me? I'm happy to be here, happy to be supplying some dope beats and some dope, raps and shit, man.
And yeah, no, we're happy to hear it. And to
Word.
bring this and to bring this full circle, Cise Greeny, if your life was a movie, what would it be about?
Man, it will be about overcoming, feel me? Just a overcoming the life and survival instincts, you feel me? Just knowing how to survive in New York in general, bro. I'm the last of the Dohegans out here, you feel me? Last of Dominican Hegan, man. You feel me? It's really like, being a Latin artist, being a Latin rapper, being Dominican and shit like that, like it's different, bro. You right in the middle of everything, basically. I was always like, I was trying to stay away from getting in trouble and being in the street, but sometimes based on how I look, I couldn't even avoid it. You get what I'm saying? So just if I had a movie, it'd be just based on making it out of Queens and like, you feel me, finding stability in life and actually, living out my dream, even if I'm not the most wealthiest person. But I pay my bills off rap and shit, man. A lot of people can't say that
A
shit,
lot
man.
of people
So
can't say that, man.
you feel me? So the dream is already fulfilled. Whatever happens next is like a cherry on top, man. I just hope in the end of the movie, I'm not miserable, and I'm not alone. You feel me?
Right.
I got my brothers behind me, and we all doing good. That's that. If it was a movie, I want it to end like that. I don't have
Yeah.
to be the richest or the most known, but if I left a mark, and my music helps somebody's day a little, be a little better, I'll take that, man. Feel me?
Right. That's all you can really ask for, man. And yeah, it's like some Escape from New York, Snake Plissken type shit.
Word,
So
word, word, fam. Escape from me, surviving the town. That's what
hey,
it'll be called. Surviving the towns
type
with an F.
shit survived in the town. I love
You
that.
feel
Damn.
me?
Yo, damn. Fucking thank you, Greeny. Thank you, bro. Thank you so
Nah,
much for doing this. This was such a good convo, like fun, just I don't know, like been a
feel
fan
me?
for I mean, you already know what it is. Been a
I
fan for a
appreciate
while.
it, bro. I appreciate you always, bro. There's a lot of stuff you do for artists that you don't have to do. You feel me? So we appreciate you, bro. Even in your days of writing up and shit for Pitchfork and all that. Feel me? There's a lot of stuff you help put other people in front of other people's eyes and shit like that. So we definitely appreciate it for your past work and your work. You know the work you're doing now as far as pushing your own shit, bro. So I definitely salute you. I appreciate you liking my music, bro, and I'm gonna be rooting for whatever you do next. You know, feel me?
Thank you, man. Yeah, no, we got some cool shit coming that I can't talk about on camera. Maybe I'll tell you about it some other time. But like,
Right.
yeah, I appreciate your support on this and everybody's support on this. This is yeah, like building this out over the last 3.5 years has been really incredible. Like this is my baby. And you know, just like it's like having people care about it is tough. So, you know, I'm just we're here to pour into each other, and I'm happy
Nah,
to you know, I'm happy to use whatever space I have to just put on for shit that people need to hear. So
word.
go listen to Master Sword, go listen to Metalhead, go listen to Thinking Cap, go run all this shit, make it happen.
Definitely, man. Proper spiritual growth.bandcamp.com,
There
y'all.
you
Feel
go.
me? Tap in, Big PSG, Cise Greeny, feel me? QU718. We here, man. Feel me?
Thanks for listening. Shout out to y'all for making it this far. And shout out to all the black people listening too, because y'all really impeccable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell a friend to come through next time. 1.